Hey everybody, I'm going to be honest with you and I'm going to tell you that I really wish I did not have to film this video right now, but unfortunately the circumstances have led to this little video introduction here that I have to do. So unfortunately I lost so much footage from my time spent in Africa on my secondary camera. When I got home from Africa, I got a little bit sloppy during the transferring process, obviously. So what happened was I transferred the pictures over to my computer and I started watching the video from the card. When I had thought in my mind I was watching the video from my computer, I was watching it from the SD card. So when I ejected the SD card from my laptop, all of them videos went with it and I had no idea. So here I am thinking I have backups, I'm set, ready for editing and everything like that. It wouldn't have been the worst thing recognizing that I had forgotten to transfer the videos, but I decided to go on a trip to Costa Rica a week after I had returned from Africa, and I took all my SD cards without double checking my computer to make sure that I had all the files, and then I went and formatted the card and started using it again. So the files started to get overwritten, and I realized after, horrifyingly, when I was editing my vlogs, because I've already put up 1 and 2, hopefully you've watched, I started to realize, where is all this footage? Like, I have a huge gap in between when I left Kruger up until New Year's Day. So that's a lot of footage I lost. From like December 18th or so up until January 1st. I have no footage on my secondary camera. Everything was lost, so it was quite really devastating for me. I had a little bit of a meltdown. So unfortunately I have to do this talk on camera style to talk you through the footage a little bit. And I also, since I did transfer the pictures from the card, I am going to do a photo montage. At least there's photo recollection of all the events that took place. And I just wanted to briefly talk about some of the highlights of the footage that was lost that I would have loved to have shared with you guys. The first highlight for me, and I'm doing it in order of when it happened, is I went to Graskop. I don't know how to say it. Graskop? It's an Afrikaans word. Lord, me and my Afrikaans words. Graskop was so much fun. It's like a mountain town close to Kruger National Park, but it's in an area referred to as the Panorama route because you have panorama 360 views of gorgeous, gorgeous landscape. I especially love the fact that you're driving on the mountain in fog. It's really the clouds, but it's so cool to be driving through that. So I got some footage of that was lost. I also lost all of Johannesburg, which was quite a loss for me. I feel really sad about that because I spent time with friends that I had met when I went to Thailand, and I saw them again in where they live in Johannesburg. So I spent about 4 days in Joburg, and my friend Lee, she planned so much for us there. So I hung out with Lee and Alicia. Shout out to you guys for a great time in Joburg. Thank you for hosting me. And Lee, thank you for arranging all the amazing activities that we went on. We went to the Cradle of Mankind, which is this incredible area of South Africa that apparently millions of years ago was the beginning of mankind, humankind. And there's a wonderful museum there that you can visit, which I highly recommend. It was so much fun. Also, there's caves that are associated with this museum. So you go on a cave tour and you walk down the caves and you can get a tour of them. Sorry, I don't know the name of the caves. I'll probably insert it here. But it was so much fun. You wear a hard hat, and us girls had a lot of fun exploring. Also, I went to Harties, which is not the real name of it, but I don't know how to say the Afrikaans word, of course. It's basically an area outside of Johannesburg that you go to. It's a man-made dam, and there's mountain range all around this dam, so it's a beautiful view. You can take an aerial cable car up the top of this mountain to see this wonderful view. That was such a cool day, Lee. Thank you. That was so much fun to see that. We went to the SAB, which was the South Africa Brewery Tour, which is really fun. I recommend you go to that as well if you're in Joburg and are looking for something to do. And of course, Christmas Day, I made my way to Cape Town. So there were some events I lost, like the journey up to Table Mountain. I also had footage of climbing Lion's Head with Dylan, another friend I met in Thailand, and his friends. That was an intense hike, like way more intense than I ever thought that it would be. I thought it was just like, oh, let's go for a nice little hike and see sundowners, and no, it was probably the most intense hike I've ever done. Also, the party shots. I had so many nights out in Cape Town. If you've been to Cape Town, you know you know that so much happens in Cape Town that if you lose 8 days worth of footage there, you've lost a lot, because literally so much can go down. I went to my first wine farm party. It was pretty intense. It's almost like a rave mixed with a party because it goes on like all night if you want it to. And shout out to LD or Laurent David, I don't know how to say it. I met him when I was in Cape Town and we went together to one of the parties. But thank you so much. At least he sent me some footage that I could use to piece together my time at that party. It was on a beautiful venue, like a private wine farm, surrounded by mountains. There was like this little man-made lake, and the party was literally right on the grounds, and it just amazing introduction to Cape Town parties. I also lost New Year's Eve footage. So New Year's Eve was fun because I went to another sort of rave party, but this one was 10 times bigger than the first party, and it was so epic. It was like 2 festivals that usually happen, Summer Love and Kinky Love or something like that, and they came together for this huge bash, a big jawl in South Africa, and it was so much fun. There was 3 stages of music, and it was a nice way to ring in the new year, 2015. So unfortunately, I can't show you that. This is a vlog, a video blog, but you'll have to get by on some pictures. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this photo montage. So shout out to me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching. I said that like 10 times. Thanks for watching. Boom. Are we recording? Good. Sloppy. Here's my cat bugging me. Videos on it. Okay, really? Get out of here. Take a hike, Tigger. Jeez Louise. Man, this cat. Damn. There's a plane. For watching, guys. Gives it a thumbs. Gives it. Just gives it.